to talk to another Gazan Palestinian in Gaza and faced restrictions as well.
And I told you, like, everything is getting worse and worse, and the situation, that we has turned into dramas and a nightmare, you know.
Rebuilding in Gaza, compensation for all Palestinian lives, compensation. Give them, Israel and America pay for all the, loss of lives and loss of infrastructure of Gaza.
That's why they are unable to pay food. The main reason, like Israel, I think I strongly believe this is strategies that Israel has chosen as make us to make this situation. It's terrible.
If we continue this connection on social media as well, we will win the information warfare ultimately. Yeah.
Wonderful, pro. I wish you success inside my heart, and I wish if the future see you on TV to be more famous, pro.
On mainstream media, right? On mainstream media channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gaza is mainstream now. I think Palestine is mainstream. It's the most mainstream voice in the world. Okay, so Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. It is such an honor to talk to another Gazan Palestinian in Gaza and faced restrictions as well. Mohammed Kareem from Gaza, a young Gazan, a passionate Gazan, and truly I say that Gaza is the region that has changed the dynamics of the world, and all the people, all the Muslims in Gaza, I believe, are the real heroes of not just the Muslims but entire world, because Gaza is now the voice of justice to the entire world. They are the people who didn't bow down to the settler colonialism, the violent colonialism, and it's an honor to be talking to another young Gazan, Mohammed Kareem. How are you? Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me your time. I really appreciate that. I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And I was looking forward to this because my channel has also gained some momentum because of Gaza. I mean, that's the thing. That's Gaza and Palestine has really connected, I believe, has really connected the entire world in a way. And never have we seen so much, this real feeling. People around the world are so much, in so passion because of what Gaza has, achieved in these times. These were the people who were neglected for over 75 years, but you cannot ignore them now. You cannot ignore them. And Gaza has beautifully connected the world. So I'll just start it. Firstly, would you like to introduce yourself a bit? Tell me about yourself.
I'm Mohammed Kareem from Gaza. I'm 22 years old. I still living here in this tent, as you know. I've been living here in this tent about 2 years. 2 years old, I think. Just visualize how I can I can express only due to my current circumstances. It's terrible, bro. I don't know, when winter is coming and the rain is pouring on me and I can't do anything. I feel like myself is stuck, limited. I can't do anything. It's terrible when you think about this, and when I start to think about this, I think that makes me feel bad, That's it.
You are living in a tent, right?
Yeah, I think about 2 years. I still living here in this tent. It's terrible, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The 2 years of genocide, and people think that they just hear these type of ceasefire words, and they start dropping their hands. But the situation is worse now. The situation is worse. It's not normalized yet to any.
Yeah. I think the situation here in Gaza is unscrapable. It's terrible. Let me tell you something. Children are still dying from hunger and cold. Many students have lost their education and dream. That's why they waiting for proper ways to get out from this conflict zone. Many people, they still process themselves. I think it's terrible. When you think about this, everything getting to worse. Everything is not right process license, and it's terrible, bro. The situation here, getting to worse and worse, you know.
Yeah, that's what I say. To tell the people of the world, I mean, imagine if you were living in these tents, right? That's what I try to sort of describe the current situation. Imagine if the entire world was, living in tents. That's how you should feel. And when rain comes, when these terrible situations come, I mean, that's how you will feel what they are going through, what the current situation is, right? It's not normalized by any sense of the imagination. Before 2000 and October 2023, most of the Gazans were living in proper buildings, right? So now, if most of them are living in tents, because most of them are living in tents, right? This is not normal by any sense of the imagination. This is not normal living conditions by any sense of this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not normal. Like, I think it's not most, like, all of people here in Gaza living in this tent. It's terrible. Like, all of people, if Gaza is suffering, like, to get some food, to get some more. Like, I think last day, like, two children, like, in around me, like, going to die, in like, from cold, you know, not from explosion, but from cold. You
Yeah.
know, it's terrible when you think about this. Like, that's makes you, like, going to, like, to feel like past is away. And I don't know, like, it is like a hell. There's no anything here in this Gaza, like, life here is like a hell. Like, everything around me, like, feel dark. And I told you, like, everything is getting worse and worse. And, like, the situation, like, that we has turned into like, genres, and, like, nightmare, you know. It's terrible, bro.
Yeah, and this was their plan in a way as well, to make the situation so bad and so unlivable that Gazans start leaving the region, right? That's their ultimate plan. That many Palestinians start leaving this region because situation is so bad, so they will start leaving. This is ethnic cleansing in a way, and we have to keep that momentum of no. Rebuilding in Gaza, compensation for all Palestinian lives, compensation. Give them, Israel and America pay for all the, loss of lives and loss of infrastructure of Gaza, and the other Muslim countries, the surrounding Arab countries should help as well, obviously. So continue the rebuilding process as soon as possible and give all of them the proper buildings and proper shelter and proper everything to get this situation normalized. Yeah, my next question is, what are the food and water prices currently in Gaza? How are you tackling those problems?
Let me tell you something about the food. I think the problem is not food itself. The real problem is that people have spent all their money, like, during the last 2 years of war. That's why they are unable to pay food, even when it's, like, cheap. So I think the main reason, like, Israel, I think I strongly believe this is strategies that Israel has choose it as make us, like, to make this situation. It's terrible. What the purpose of giving me some food? I don't have much money to pay for it. What the purpose of this? What the purpose of this?
Yeah, yeah, prices are elevated, right? Um,
I think the prices now prices have a layer, but I told you the problem
yeah.
is that people, like, have spent all their money during the last 2 years. What's the purpose of this? If
Mm.
if some more layer, and all people spent all their money during 2 years old, 2 years, and terrible, pro.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
and uh, even the better products are not available anymore, right? In Gaza, a very uh, cheap kind of a diet, and on those things you are right surviving.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes.
Okay, my next question is that what is the nearest hospital you can visit?
Let me tell you something about this. I think, by the way, Nasser hospitals. I think that moment when I went to Nasser hospitals, I saw multiple children are listening that are coming in as mass casualties from gunshot, explosion, missile attack,
Hmm.
with horrible injuries to the head, chest, abdomen. I think I remember that moment when I saw this like this he's all like 6 month old, and like they're coming as like intubate in his chest, and he's of course he's passed away, he's directly died. When you see this viewing, I feel like helpless. I can't do anything. I feel like helpless. I can't do anything. That's viewing going to make me feel more upset. You know, it's terrible when you see this viewing and you can't do anything. I can't describe what I feel. No matter how you speak or no matter what, right? Because that makes you like this feeling undescribable. I can't. I think the word cannot be explained, bro.
Any, name in mind if you get sick, you want to visit, any names come to your mind that this is the place we will go to visit?
Yeah, I told you Nasir Hospitals is
Okay.
the nearest place of me. You know,
Yeah.
Nasir Hospitals.
Okay. The next question is, this is a new question. I want to ask this to a lot of people. How many times did you feel that, during the genocide that, a bomb could fell on you? How many times did you feel that?
It's I can't describe. You know, bro. I slept under explosion and missile attack, and I used to listen this. I used to listen this sound. I told you that it's normally it's ordinary for me. But what about children that what about children that suffering from this, and like women, elders, and civilians? It's terrible, bro. We used to listen this sounds, but just it's like a normal ordinary. I told you
Do you still hear, these drones flying these days, these drones or fighter jets flying, or has it ended now?
every day.
Okay.
Every day stay drones, like every day stay flying, and like I think the purpose of this like makes noises for to push the people in this in this tune, like you know, the purpose of this, like you know.
To keep fear in their minds, right? To keep that fear in minds. Yeah. And
Yeah.
this is their ugly face, right? Look how ugly these people are. I mean, cannot imagine that, to even most of Gazans are young people, right? Young people, and young
Yeah.
minds are very, flexible minds, and very those minds that are developing, and they need nurturing, they need proper health, and they need all these kind of things. And this is the thing that they are providing, this brutal Israeli settler, that to keep them in this fear, to these drones flying over their heads, fighter jets flying over their heads. I mean, I'm sick of this colonial entities, like, first there was British colonialism in the past, and now America has taken that lead. They are using Israel as this. I'm sick of this colonial, these colonial countries, instilling fear in children, like you said, in children and young people. And so we are still on this. I am still on this. I will never give up, or I will never give up. We are in this struggle with you, and we are in this struggle with you till the end. And yeah, my a couple of more questions. How did you know about me? I came
Uh,
across, yeah.
yeah, I saw you on Instagram as going to interview with other people here in Gaza, and like I, lo- I love your character and how it started to ask them, and of course, and it honestly like it means a lot to me. I wish you success, bro. Yes, like you have a beautiful characters, like so when you're going to talk with other people, so it's more like wonderful, bro. I wish you success inside my heart, and I wish like if I can if in the future like see you like on TV, like to be like more famous, bro.
On mainstream media, right? On mainstream media channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gaza is mainstream now. I think Palestine is mainstream. It's the most mainstream voice in the world. And, this is an honor. This is such an honor to be talking to you. In fact, I would love to, maybe visit Gaza and visit Palestine someday, and, hug all of you people. And, I'll visit that place as well, inshallah. And lastly, I must mention TikTok. What happened? I mean, the censorships. I, openly talk about the censorships on my channel as well. I've talked about it multiple
I was
times. Yeah.
I was yeah, I was posting and what is happening in Gaza. Of course, TikTok going to pandit me. I think because I think they why you can ask TikTok, because I think about what is happening in Gaza, and I was post children and like explosion, and what is happening in Gaza from and genocide, mass casualties. So that's why TikTok going to pandit me. That's the reason. I don't know, because I think TikTok partner with Israel, with and Facebook with the same, and everything against us, bro.
How many followers did you have, by the way, on TikTok? How many followers?
300,000, 300,000, something like 300,000. I
300,000 followers. Yeah, yeah, 300,000 followers. It's not a small thing. And it's a major topic. I openly talk about this topic. Most of the social media platforms are also controlled by, unfortunately, we know who they are controlled by. And that's the problem. And I often have researched a lot on this. And I always say that if you are banned on one platform, move to another platform, but don't stop posting. Don't stop posting. It's about the narrative. Ultimately, it's about the narrative. This is the age where there is the narrative war, there is an information warfare. So keep posting on other platforms. Instagram, if Instagram blocks you, other platforms, you have to ultimately, we will find those social media platforms. You will see new social media platforms emerging. They are like Rumble, they are like Russia has this VK product, there are these China, you will see many will emerge. But you have to keep at it, keep at it, don't stop posting. Yeah, keep posting. So if we have this connection, if we continue this connection on social media as well, we will win the information warfare ultimately. Yeah.
inshallah, I will never give up, inshallah, and I post everything and what is happening in Gaza, to show the facts, to show people, to show other people what is happening in Gaza, from genocide, from IDF soldiers going to kill people here. Inshallah, I will post everything, inshallah.
Yeah, and you have a very charming personality. Nice shirt, by the way. So, young people, so much young people have emerged in Gaza, talking confidently about, even in these tough conditions, they are they have this willpower. They have this strong willpower that I love. And, this creates a momentum for the entire world that, hey, if these young people at such a young age have this strong willpower, so that motivates them as well. That motivates us as well. We should join the struggle. We should remain on this struggle. If they can do it in these tough conditions, we can do it as well, right? So it's such an honor to be talking to you. Please keep it. We'll try to keep it going, at least twice a year, maybe a couple of times a year. So I would like to continue this with you.
Inshallah. Thank you, bro.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum.